Okay, well, hi, I'm Caitlynne. A lot of people who know me or my friends or whatever, they keep asking me, you're emo, you cut yourself and all that stuff, and they're like, do you hate your life, and why do you do it, and what's wrong with your life, and all this stuff, and a lot of the times I just tell them, I don't hate my life, I hate what I've done to myself, and, I hate my past, I say that a lot. I don't hate my past, I find it's very adventurous, and I feel like my past is. I've had a lot of stuff happen to me in the past that has really triggered some of my depression and all that stuff. I not sure if any of you have seen any of my other videos, but one of my other videos I'm showing off my scars or whatever, and like telling people, like I cut myself, and I said that maybe one day I would make a video on why I do that and stuff like that. And anyways, so I guess this is my video. So in my past, I have always been touched as a little girl. I mean, like, not, I've never been raped. I have been sexually molested. I had my best friends were three triplets, and I don't remember all their names. Really, I don't know. I don't feel like it's fair to point them out or anything, but they had an uncle in a Blue Bonnet Towers, Louisiana, and they had an uncle who would come over to their house a lot, and he, I don't remember how old I was probably like 6 or 7, and he would always treat me special. I don't know, he would just, like, I don't know, give me piggyback rides or something like that, and he would always say, like, I was special and that he loved me and all this stuff. Okay, cool. I felt special, and then, I guess, eventually he started telling me to do stuff, saying, like, I needed to go, like, haters, please don't be, like, saying, oh, you, that's weird, or whatever, if you're watching this, but he would, like, tell me to go take off my underwear, or something like that, and he would touch me a lot. He would kiss me, I don't even remember half the shit that he would do to me, but he would do a lot of weird stuff to me, and, so, I never really took that to heart until after I was old enough, and I started realizing, whoa, that dude was doing bad stuff to me. And then I eventually told one person, they told my mom, and then stuff went on. But he never got caught. Nothing bad ever happened to him. It still kind of, it hurts me today because he wasn't the first man or boy who would try to touch me when I was little. I'd had a few people, try to kiss me or whatever, and I was a smart ass, and I was like, so, my camera sideways. So, that was one thing that had happened to me, and me and my mom, we had always been, like, really, really poor, or whatever. We've lived on the streets, we lived in homeless shelters, we lived with my grandparents. This is my first house that I've lived in that I did not have a roommate in a very, very long time. I don't think I've ever lived in a house. My first house. We've settled down here for about 7 years now. I'm 13. My birthday will be October 28th. I'll be 14 then. I don't really want to go into too much detail about my past because it's just a lot of weird stuff. Like, parents have been divorced since I was like 3.5. They would do a lot of crap, just like calling the cops on each other, stuff like that. My mom was mad because she wouldn't get her child support, so she just wanted me because of the money. I know she loves me, but still kind of bugs me sometimes. I wish she would have showed it better, but I don't want to make this video too long, but yeah, that was a little bit about my past. So everyone's like, oh, do you hate your life? No, I really don't. I cut myself a lot, yeah, okay, but I'm in recovery with that. I don't hate my life. I have a loving mom, I go to a church, I have an awesome boyfriend who I'm really hoping to be with for a really long time. And James, if you're watching this, I love you. I don't have a lot of friends, but that's because I choose not to. I don't really like, not saying like, I don't like friends, I don't like people. I'm kind of independent. I don't really like hanging around with too many people. because all my life I've always been kind of like friendly popular. Like I had a bunch of friends, and I didn't necessarily like them. They just kind of hung around me because I was pretty, I guess, or not necessarily because I was pretty, but just because I was a cool person. I never saw it, but other people did. So whatever. That's cool. But yeah, I have a good life. I'm fine with my life. But do I want to end my life? Yes. People always ask me why. I can't really say why. I just do. I want to end my life. It's an illness, you know, you get depressed, severe depression, you know, and you need, there's my arm. My arm is in a really weird position, if you haven't noticed. It's like, whoosh, whoosh. Anyways, sorry, but yeah. So, I don't know. I don't hate my life. I hate myself. I don't think I'm pretty. I think I'm fat. I don't like my personality. I don't like all the scars on my body, even though I continuously add them. I don't really know. I don't like the way I think, the way I feel. I don't like myself. So, if anyone ever asks me, you know, why are you emo? I'm just gonna say because it's an illness, and because you can't really help it. After your first cut, you feel like you have to do it again, and then after that, you know, it just progresses and stuff. I don't really know what to say. I've only made a few videos on YouTube, so if any of you are like, this is a really weird video, or like if you don't really finish it, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to make videos that well, but yeah. So yeah, no, I don't hate my life. Phone. I am emo. I do cut. Shit like that. No one really understands. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I just wasted like 8 minutes of your life. But yeah. If any of you have any questions or whatever, leave a comment.